Hello, today I'm going to do a video on the turtle shell and how to tell whether his shell is healthy or not. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look out for when trying to determine whether a turtle shell is healthy or not is whether there are signs of pyramiding. Now, pyramiding can be caused by overfeeding and getting too much protein in their diet and is one of the side effects to rapid growth. So as you can see on this turtle shell, it is relatively smooth and there isn't much sign of pyramiding here. You see how the scoops lay flat? Now, when a turtle has pyramiding, these scoops will begin to rise up from the centre, giving it a pyramiding shape. Unfortunately, pyramiding is irreversible and it can cause permanent health damage to a turtle. So pyramiding is something that you want to prevent from the very beginning by ensuring that his diet is correct. Now, the biggest and most worrying thing to look out for on a turtle shell is in fact shell rot. Shell rot is a fungal or bacterial infection caused by poor water conditions, poor diet, poor lighting, poor water temperature. Anything that is not adequate in their habitat can result in shell rot. So the things to look out for with that will be pitting appearing in the shell. So you may see bits missing or some weird indentations in the shell. You can also see white patches in the shell and they can appear soft. In severe cases of shell rot, you can start to see the flesh underneath, so you will start to see pink, and the scoops can shed bearing the flesh underneath that scoop. Also, another thing you need to watch out for, which also could be shell rot, is some pinkness or redness underneath the scoop. This will also happen underneath the shell, so always look underneath and check here for shell rot. They can sometimes get white spots or soft spots under here, so always make sure you check the underside, and this is what a healthy underside should look like. Hard, had no pitting, no lesions, no pink spots. Taking our attention away from the shell just for a second, another sign of a healthy turtle will be skin colour. Now, as you can see with this turtle, his skin is very bright, it's very healthy, it's very green, which is actually quite normal for a young red-eared slider turtle, and you can see that his markings are very prominent. Now, on a healthy red-eared slider, or a red-eared slider that has been, or any turtle for that matter, that has been in an environment where he has been incorrectly fed, will have a grey tint to his skin. So if your turtle is showing signs of a grey kind of dowdy complexion, that is actually a sign of poor diet. And also with the proportion of their body, if his head seems a little too small for his body, that is also another side effect of rapid growth. His body will grow too fast for his head to keep up. So if you're noticing that everything else seems to be growing quickly but your turtle's head seems to be staying the same, then that also could be a sign of overfeeding. Also, if your turtle is kept in captivity inside and the water conditions are kept clean, he shouldn't have any algae growing on his shell. I know that some wild turtles or turtles kept in ponds can have algae growing on their shell, but turtles that are kept in good conditions inside shouldn't have this. So just to recap, checking the shell should be something that's done regularly. It should be very hard, very firm. There shouldn't be any soft spots or, like I said, white areas, anything like that. It should just look like a solid, healthy shell. Any abnormalities in the shell is a sign of a health concern and you should really consult a veterinarian. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it informative. If you have any questions about anything I may have missed in this video, please leave me a comment down below and I will get back to you. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you very much. Bye bye.